The rap world is mourning the loss of a promising talent tonight, reacting on social media to a deadly shooting at a mansion party in Granada Hills. The man was shot to death last night on the 12,000 block of Longacre Avenue, which is an upscale area near Porter Ridge Park. Kid Cali's Christy Fajardo is live at the Devonshire Police Station in Northridge, or Division rather, with the latest on the victim and the search for the gunman. Christy.
Yeah, Elsa, for more than 24 hours now, police have been searching for clues, but say tonight they have no leads on a suspect or suspects who injured two people and snuffed out a promising talent. He had yet to become a big name, but some of the biggest names in hip-hop are mourning rapper Kid Cali, whose real name was Justin Leashy. Chris Brown tweeted, "Rest in peace." T.I. posted, "Rest in peace, cuz." And Snoop Dogg writes, "Rest well, young G." Friends of the 30-year-old rising star say he was gunned down Saturday night at a party at this Granada Hills mansion.
Is there any way I can ask you a couple of quick questions?
At the home on Long.
Now, many people ran from that house when the shooting began, and not a lot of witnesses have actually come forward at this point. Kid Cali went there with the DJ who was hired for the party, DJ Gooney, who is here now with us to tell us exactly what happened and the impact of all of this, because you two were friends.
Yes, correct. It's really kind of hard to say what happened. It was like so many people there, so many invited and so many uninvited guests. And it was really like the party was winding down. I was about 2 songs away from ending the whole party. And that's when I heard, which sounded like fireworks at first. It was like 2 shots. And then it was just right after that was repeated. Just kept going, 4 shots right after that.
People started scattering, they were running.
After the first 2 shots, everybody I think still had the same reaction. Like,
what is that?
Yeah, like we didn't know what it really was. And I'm DJ, so coming from the DJ booth, it's not really like what you see on the camera, I mean on the video, where he was laying, like that was behind the DJ booth. So it didn't, like when I turned around and then they continued shooting, you seen everybody scatter. And then as everybody runs away, trying to get away from whoever they think did, or just basically, if everybody moves from this section, you know something happened right there.
One of his friends who was standing near him at the time describes the situation and says someone approached him, tried to shake his hand. Kid Cali didn't put out his hand. We don't know if that person happens to be the shooter, but what have you heard in regards to that?
I heard the complete opposite.
You did? What did you hear?
Cali was having such a great time at the party. I watched everybody's snap. I watched all the Instagram videos. And he was just having fun. And I heard he approached somebody and he was telling them like, man, we're here to have a good time, and tried to shake the dude's hand, and the dude was like, yeah, I'm not on what you're on. And that's a story that just came to me this morning, yesterday.
I know this is very difficult for you, and this perhaps was the most difficult part of the night, because you actually saw him when he was down.
Correct.
And you actually spoke to him. What did he tell you?
At first I didn't know it was him. So I kind of just was scoping out the scene, see what was going on. And when I came back, he was laying on the ground, and he was just laying there with his hands up, kind of like he was dusting himself off. So I'm like, oh, he probably just fell, got dirty. He was probably mad about messing up his outfit. And when I walked over there, and he started moving, and he was like, I'm hit. I was like, you're hit? He was like, yeah, I'm hit, but I'm okay, I'm good, I'ma live. That's kind of the conversation. He was just throwing it out there. So there was a bunch of commotion going on outside. I went to go see what was going on outside. I came back in, and then it was just groups of people around him. You know, some people were just around him because they knew I knew him, so they were just trying to be of aid. Like a lot of people say, that was your bro, Goonie, he's my bro too. So that's kind of why they were by his side, and his brother was right there, and his brother was just panicking, you know. Didn't know, nobody's used to seeing something like that, especially that's your older brother. You know, we were good friends, but I know the younger brother, he was just having a hard time, and so he's kind of like losing it. The helicopter's up top, and he's screaming at them. There's no ambulance coming. We don't know what's going on. I just sat down on the ground right next to him, And I just try to calm everybody down, like calm down, nobody needs to get worked up, just let him, only one person speak to him. So then one lady, she started speaking to him and she's like, Justin, it's me. Just, what's wrong? He's like, I'm having a hard time breathing, And I slid next to him and I like tapped him. He's looking the opposite way. He's like, who is that? I'm like, it's Goonie. And he like took a deep breath and lifted up and like turned his body and shook my hand. He's like, Goonie, bro, I'm good, bro. Like, I promise, I'm good. Just help me up. Like, he's like, I love you, bro. He started talking about doing a mixtape and the whole thing. And I'm like, that's fine. You just gotta lay still, because I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to move you. Ambulance, I hope they're on the way. We called them 3-4 times, and this is like 45 minutes into it. And after that happened, I kind of like walked outside. Everybody's saying that ambulance and the fire truck is at the top of the hill.
Any idea who would have wanted to harm him? Did he have any enemies?
It's hard to say, because when you're doing music, you don't know who really dislikes you. When you're in the limelight, you don't know who might dislike you for whatever reason.
So a couple weeks ago, a rapper by the name of Kid Cali was shot and murdered at a mansion pool party you were hosting.
Yeah, actually, man, I'm sorry that happened. Kid Cali was one of my friends, actually, man, and that did happen at a party that I happened to be hosting with a bunch of other people. But I just hate how everybody was putting it out there like, oh, Kid Cali, this happened at Kid Red's party. It wasn't my party. Like, we was all there having fun. And
right, you were just hosting.
I just hate shit like that had to happen, like, around me, you feel what I'm saying? Because Kid Cali was a good dude. He always had great energy. We just made this dope-ass song, me, him, and my homie Thirsty P, that we was planning on shooting a video for, so it just was horrible some shit like that would happen.
You are like, man, in case y'all don't know, man, I'm my big bro Nipsey Hussle artist. Shout out to my nigga, you already know. Yeah, all money in, no money out is the label, it's the movement, it's the family. And man, we taking over this summer, we taking over. See, I'm looking for like 10 years in the game, man.